Hey guys, it's Roscoe and on the Space Couch today. It's time for part 11 of my Star Wars book collection, and we're just going to quickly run through these. The Star Wars graphic novels, that's all of them that are out so far, by the way. So, in canonical order in the new canon, we have this, Obi-Wan and Anakin. Fantastic, absolutely loved it. The use of that green colour was great. Lando, the use of colour in this, I pointed out several times, was just brilliant. Now you'll have it, like, say, blue here, and then you'll have, like, say, more red here. Just marvellous. And you have, like, Imperial Guards. Loved this. It was great. But, hey, it's Lando. He's always awesome. Then, next, Kanan, the last Padawan, following the team from Star Wars Rebels, of course, and the secret history of Kanan Jarrus, a.k.a. Caleb Doom. Second part of that was First Blood. I thought there was another part of this out, but apparently this two-parter is all there is. And to be honest, it seemed to end on a bit of a cliffhanger, which didn't make much sense. But I don't know, I'll have to read it again, I suppose. Now, Chewbacca. This was fantastic. Absolutely loved the style of the animation in this. You see there, that very kind of like flat, pastely type of animation, you know, and absolutely brilliant how they emoted Chewbacca as a Star Destroyer in hyperspace there. Fantastic, loved this. Then, of course, we have Princess Leia, which I have reviewed and also we discussed recently in one of my videos. Brilliant, absolutely loved it. Like I said, style of animation was a little bit jarring at first, but then when I was into it, and there was no going back. So, onto the main series now. Star Wars #1, Skywalker Strikes. Darth Vader #1, Vader. Yeah, it's just alternate Star Wars and Vader. So, Showdown on the Smuggler's Moon. This was great. What was that line? Rob him, kill him, feed him to the scum squids. That was brilliant. What do we have in there? There's a shuttle exploding. Fantastic. Love those Tidarium shuttles. Really enjoyed seeing the new shuttles in Rogue One that clearly had a lot in common with those style of shuttles. So here, Vader 2, Shadows and Secrets, with the fantastic Doctor Aphra and the Murder Bots. What a wonderful, wonderful addition to the canon they are. Can't wait to see their adventures in their own series. Then, this was just awesome. Vader Down. All I am surrounded by is fear and dead men. Let's see, what else do we have? Yes, there it is. Vader and the platoon. And this, it wasn't that was replicated in that scene towards Rogue One, but you very much got that feel that that's what he could have done. And as we've discussed, that it's obvious why he didn't just do that to Luke, you know, because he wanted him by his side. But yes, he could have taken out everyone at any time, and has done many times. Star Wars 3, Rebel Jail. This was very good. About Doctor Aphra and the guy who's trying to kill all the prisoners, who was he was agent on Coruscant when the Emperor laid one of his little traps for them to wipe them all out. Now, I don't have Star Wars 4, Flight of the Harbinger, but it will be coming out. Sorry, there's Vader 3, First Issue, Tauren War. This was great, as you recall. And there, you know, there's Showdown with the Emperor. Tell him to do your task so we can then move on with our plan. Yes. Fantastic. Dr. Silo, the twins. Brilliant. Queen Trios, one of those amazing female characters. Loved it. Like I said, no Star Wars 3 yet. It's coming out very, very soon. I do have End of Games. You can't see with the glare. End of Games there, which was magnificent. Absolutely loved this. Anyone who is a fan of Darth Vader would love to see. There's Padme there. He's going to be choking her. It's like, Lord Vader, rise. Sorry, it's a terrible Palpatine accent. I know. Yes, your aid has been most helpful in resolving matters. Absolutely wonderful. Great stuff. That was the end of the Darth Vader arc. Now, moving on a little in that timeline, Shattered Empire. The Journey to the Force Awakens, following Shara Bay and Poe Dameron, with, of course, Leia and the others in there. So this is how that opens. Right at that point where they're fighting in front of the Emperor, and look at the ships here. It was just great. I must read this again. And there's Mon Mothma, and it's been great to see Mon Mothma appearing in the new canon, obviously in Rogue One, and also in several of these comics as the head of the Alliance. It's just brilliant. Now, I also have this, and the 3PO one-shot that we reviewed and was very, very moving. The adventures of the droids across that horrible planet, and the bickering and interplay between Omri and 3PO, of course. It was great. There he is, losing his arm. Obviously, this is a recurring theme in Star Wars. 3PO getting blasted to bits in the canon, the comics rather, and of course in the movies, and in the books as well. And the last one for now, Poe Dameron Volume 1, Black Squadron. We're yet to have our in-depth review of this, but we will very soon. And it is just magnificent. There's Agent Terex there, looking very confident. Captain Phasma is a hologram there. That's the Carrion Spike, which was Governor Tarkin's personal ship. So, yes. And there's just some oddness going on. Yes, so I don't know when Volume 2 of this will be out, because I think we're up to issue 9 of the comic, so that's it's 5 or 6 in each one of these volumes, isn't it? So it'll be a little while. Star Wars 4 is coming out in a week or two. I will be picking it up. Obviously, the Han Solo one-shot has completed its arc now, so that will come out in due course. There's a talk of that Darth Maul, so obviously I'll be getting that. And the Doctor Aphra, and who knows what else is going to be coming down the line. I'm not sure if they're doing a Yoda comic or if there's just going to be some Yoda adventures in Star Wars via Kenobi's journal. I guess we'll find out. Obviously, I'll pick it up once it turns up. So anyway, guys, that was just my Star Wars Marvel graphic novel collection. All the ones that are out so far. They're all absolutely fantastic. Very difficult to choose one I like the most, because there's elements in all of them that are just amazing. The fan service on every single page in the best possible way. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for an upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.